Okay, I'm gonna show you a new tool that we have in the classroom that you may choose to use in some parts of your painting. It is called Liquid Mask, okay, and it comes in a glass bottle and it looks pink. Okay, while the lid and the cap are still on it, I'm gonna shake it up. And what a liquid mask will do is it will block out areas that you do not want paint getting to. Because in watercolor painting, the only way that you can keep something truly white is by not painting that area and letting your paper show through. So by putting a liquid mask down first, that will keep that area white. So I'm gonna press down and open it up. And then I'm gonna pour just a little bit into one of these tiny plastic cups. Now I only need a tiny, tiny bit. I don't need to fill this up, just a little bit, because if you need it more, you could go get more, but we don't want to waste it. Okay. Now, do not ever take the good brushes to use for your liquid mask. The liquid mask dries rubbery, and we do not want to ruin the bristles of our good brushes. Okay, so I have a few old brushes that I have put on the end, a little green tape flag that I wrote mask on. Okay. And that way, if the bristles, if some of it gets stuck in the bristles, then it's okay. It's not gonna ruin a good brand new brush. Okay, so what this does is you can paint with it. Say I want it to leave, I'm just gonna make a circle for right now. Okay, I'm gonna paint on that circle. Okay, I'm gonna give it a second to dry. And I'm almost gonna make an area with tiny white little dots. I'm going to show what that's going to do in a second too. Okay, so the liquid mask goes on. It kind of looks almost like a glue. And it definitely has an odor. I compare it to like a fishy odor. So if you're smelling something, then it's definitely this. Okay, so no, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not bad. It just, that's the smell that it has in order for it to do what it's doing. So right now I'm just making random designs, okay? And I'm gonna give those a second to dry, okay? Now I'm going to immediately take my brush and put it in the water. And then I'm gonna dry it off. And when I dry it off, I'm gonna try to pull off any bits of that, because as it starts to dry, it becomes a little rubbery. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get as much of that out of my bristles as I can. And again, remember, we are only using the brushes with the little green flags for the liquid mask. Do not put a good brush in there, okay. Okay, I can return my cup to the back counter. There's no need to throw it away. You can just put this on the back counter. At the end of the period, I can dump back if there's a lot left, or I'll just let it dry and we can reuse the cups. Okay.